everyone, welcome to the Rugby League History channel. I hope you're all well on this Monday, wherever you may be in the Wales. It's currently Monday morning here in England. Just finished watching the game between Parramatta and Wests Tigers, which was played at Stadium Australia, round 4 of the NRL Telstra Premiership. So going into this game, Parramatta, they were coming off the back of 3 straight wins. So Wests Tigers, they got their first win of the season last week against Newcastle. So going into this game, traditional Easter Monday game it is now. There's been some great clashes in the past, and I was really looking forward to this match. The scoring got underway in the 12th minute. Mitchell Moses, he ran from one side of the field to the other, put through a grubber kick for Nakari and scored. Now there's a lot of Wests Tigers fans and there's a lot of people saying that it shouldn't have been a try, double standards and all that keeper. I've seen a lot of tries in the past given from similar scenarios. I saw the Tedesco one last night, but I mean the NRL is going to have to come out and make a statement about that. In the 19th minute, Isaiah Papali'i, I think that's how you pronounce it, he crosses over to score, and then Tom Opacek scores. He gets his first try in Parramatta colours. In the 30th minute, Dean Laurie, he scores a try for Wests Tigers to close the deficit. And then Stefano Itoikamanu, he, one of the players that used to play for Parramatta, he crosses over. Both of the tries for Wests Tigers come off kicks or daft errors from Parramatta, and it was a pretty close first half there until Tom Opacek scored a try right on half time. Now, I was really happy with this try because most of the time it's Parramatta conceding tries right on half time, but it's good for the shoe to be on the other foot for once. Tom Opacek scores at half time, and the half time score was 20 points to 10 in favour of Parramatta. It could have been a bit more, but Mitchell Moses missed a couple of kicks. In the second half, Fergalicious, he gets another try in the 43rd minute to increase the margin for Parramatta. And then this is kind of where the game sort of changed a bit. So it went from sort of Parramatta to being in control to it become a bit of an error-a-thon from both sides. Both sides were making really silly errors, really silly plays. And one thing that really sort of characterised the second half was the fact that Reid Marnie does a 40-20 kick in the 55th minute. Parramatta get the ball. First tackle, Parramatta lose the ball. An absolute coach killer by Parramatta, and I'm pretty sure if Brad Arthur had any hair, he'd be tearing it out at the moment. And then it was just a case of error after error after error. But Wests Tigers managed to get back into the game. And in the 62nd minute, Adam Dwee, he scores a try. And you can kind of feel that the momentum's changing in Wests Tigers' favour. In the 71st minute, they score another try through Jacob Little. I think that's his 3rd try for the year. He's on a bit of a roll there. The score was 24 points to 22. It could have been 30 points to 22 if Moses had kicked those goals, but the game was going right down to the wire. There was about 5 minutes to go. Wests Tigers were coming for Parramatta. And then another controversial moment. Now, a lot of people have said that this is offside. I want to watch a couple more replays, but all the Wests Tigers players were blown up about it. Some of the Parramatta players were ready back at the 20-metre mark for Wests Tigers to get the game back underway, but the NRL and the bunker, they ruled that Gutherson wasn't on, that he wasn't offside, he was onside, and the try was given, and that pretty much broke the back of Wests, and it killed the game for them. And then right on full time, Wests tried this kind of crossfield kick. Fergalicious gets the ball, he races away and scores, and it makes the full time score 36 points to 22 in favour of Parramatta. The final score could have been 42 points to 22 if Moses had kicked all the goals. Moses ended up kicking 4 from 7. Fergalicious got 2 tries. I thought for Parramatta, once again, Marata Nakari was quite good. I think he's going to probably keep Wonga Blake out of that centre spot. I mean, why would you change a winning formula? I thought Moses was okay in patches today. Blake Ferguson, another typical Blake Ferguson performance. Very rocks and diamonds from Blake Ferguson. I thought Campbell Gillard and Paulo were pretty good once again. Isaiah Papali'i, he was good. He ran over 150 metres. The crowd today was a very good crowd, 29,056 people. I'm not too sure about the COVID situation in Australia, if they're allowed to have full capacity or how many people are allowed inside the ground, but I thought for Easter Monday it was a good crowd. Most of the Easter Monday games are quite good. I'm very relieved as a Parramatta fan to get the win. There was a lot of errors. That we fell asleep in the second half. We really should have won the game. West did well to come back in the match. They capitalised on a lot of mistakes. But we start the year 4 wins and no losses. A great way to start the year. I'm not complaining about that. Next week we play against the informed St George side, who have been shocking everyone. They've won 3 matches as well. A lot of people expected them to come down towards the bottom of the table. So Parramatta is going to have to be right on their game next week. I think if we would have played against a Melbourne or a Eastern Suburbs or maybe a Canberra, and we would have put in a second half performance like that, we would have lost. I think we were kind of lucky that we played an opposition like West in the end, and we managed to get the win. So anyway, that's me round 4 review. Wests Tigers up against Parramatta. Parramatta get the win, 36 points to 22. I'm dead pleased with the result. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. I'm at 859 subs at the moment, looking to get the 900, that's the next goal. Anyways everyone, this is Rugby League History signing off, and I'll catch us all later in the next video. Good old Parramatta to win.